Welcome back to another Extra Time Football video, and we have our first quarterfinalist today. Morocco was able to eliminate Canada. I don't want to say with these because Canada did put up a fight in this game. At times, the first half, it was mainly all Canada. It was unfortunate for them not to capitalize on any of the chances that they had. But if we're being sincere, this 3-0 scoreline is a little bit deceiving because it just shows that Canada, if you're just looking at the score sheet, it does look like Canada got blown out when that was clearly not the case. Morocco didn't have any serious threat in the first half. They were playing defensive. Canada was really on top of things, on top of their offensive game. They were pushing, they were persevering to get the goal. It just wasn't meant to be. Morocco gets a good free kick in the second half that Hakimi just slots over to Unai to slot it away and put Morocco 1-0 up in the game. Great. It was a good goal, but if we're just going off of being deserved or not, Morocco really hadn't done much to warrant being up on the game. But, at the same time, they weren't looking amateurishly or anything like that in the back. So they were playing a good defensive game. They were looking for the right spaces, the right opportunities to open up. So, they were playing their game, and props to them. It did work out. Canada, as far as CONCACAF goes, I'm sad to see you guys go. For being from the region, I would have loved to see you guys go win this game and possibly make a run in it. I just want to see everybody from this region, make a deep run and show that it can be taken more seriously. But you guys faced off against a tough opponent, one of the dark horses of the tournament for many. Morocco was a semifinalist in the last tournament, and they're already in quarters again this one. So first African team to make it to the semis, I believe, and then the first one to qualify to consecutive quarterfinals. So congrats to Morocco on getting the win. Unai with the great double goal performance gets the first one to pass from Hakimi and the second one from Brahim Diaz. Great finish right there. And then at the end, Brahim Diaz puts another great assist against Soufiane Raimi, who came on for Saibari, who did get injured pretty early on in the game, right before the hydration break, if I'm not mistaken. So his substitute came on, scored a goal. Great, if you're gonna come onto the game, great way to make an impact on there. Even though it was the third goal and it was already the nail in the coffin in the 97th minute out of the 8 added, but still you got your World Cup goal on there. Brahim Diaz with 2 great assists. Morocco did almost put this game away before that goal. I know they hit the crossbar from a header right, but not that far before. But I did appreciate that the keeper from Canada was already making an effort in the 90th, 88th, 89th minute, 90th with going up for the corners while being 2-0 down. You hardly ever see that, especially, with so much time left and being down by more than one goal. But at that time, it gave the same result losing by 2 or losing by 3. You're going to want to give it your all to make sure you give yourself every advantage and every attacking opportunity to get as many bodies in there to get a possible goal. So I applaud his efforts trying to go up for those last few quarters. Of Canada, we didn't see Alfonso Davis, which I know that they're saying that he can only really be ready for 20 minutes, but if you're going to if you're not fit for the World Cup and you can't really contribute to your nation more, why are you taking that spot from someone else? Alfonso Davis is a great player and he's the best player on this team, but I really, if you're not going to be able to give it your all and be ready when the time comes, then I think that spot should be given to somebody else. Jonathan David was very underwhelming today. I wish I would have seen more from him. Oluwaseyi, he had a clear one-on-one opportunity that Bono saves. He had Jonathan David to his right, though. If he crosses that over to him, that's an easy tap in for Jonathan David. And, if Canada goes 1-0 up in that moment, who knows what type of game we see. But overall, hats off to Canada, though. You guys went down with the fight. I want to highlight Eustachio's game. Eustachio was the best player for Canada today, and probably the same one for South Africa, and maybe in the other games too. Eustachio has been one of their best performers in this tournament. So big props to Canada for giving a respectable World Cup for them, a great showing. They came second in the group. They demolished Qatar. They should have won the game against Bosnia. They had more shots than Switzerland. They got their first knockout win in World Cup history by beating South Africa too. So big ups to you guys. I hope to see you guys more consistently and put up more fights going forward. I'm not saying you guys didn't put up a fight here again. That 3-0 scoreline is very deceiving. You guys were the better team in the first half, and at times in the second half, you guys seemed like there were more chances of you guys scoring goals. So sad to see you guys go out. Morocco, big congratulations to you guys. Great team, great vibes. I can still see this team making another run. So, or will we see you guys in the semis again? We'll see the next round, but Let's hope that we do. And that's going to do it for this one. If you did enjoy the video, I would really appreciate it if you can like and subscribe, as it does mean a lot to the channel. Hopefully I get to catch you again soon on the next one.